Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Times Now with me, Priya Bahel. UP Assembly's brief monsoon session is starting tomorrow. The first session after Lok Sabha elections is expected to be stormy, with the principal opposition Samajwadi Party trying to gain political mileage inside the Assembly after its increased MP tally. But there is a lot happening on the sidelines that is keeping the rumor mills running. The latest in a whole series of speculations is about a video that has emerged from a meeting of chief ministers of BJP-ruled states and their deputy CMs with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the national capital. At this meeting were also present Union Ministers Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah and JP Nadda, who's also the national president of the party. They were all a part of the meeting. Officially on the agenda is said to be deliberations over governance, implementation of policies and other issues like that. However, it is the photo op that is currently playing out on your screens after this Mukhyamantri Parishad that has led to Congress seeing signs of rebellion. Now, what exactly happened? We will break it down for you bit by bit. First of all, let's show you the visual that was of when the Home Minister Amit Shah walks in with Rajnath Singh for the meeting. Here is what happened. You see, first there is Amit Shah who's walking. Behind him is Rajnath Singh. Now, Amit Shah goes across and sits. Rajnath Singh sits on the right-hand side of Amit Shah. But here is what has happened that has led to a lot of rumor and speculation. If we play the visual from the beginning, you will see that all the ministers who are standing, chief ministers who are standing, they have their hands folded. They are greeting the ministers as they pass by. However, what is interesting is to see the body language of Yogi Adityanath. What happens in this video is when Amit Shah is crossing him, there you see, others have their hands folded, Yogi Adityanath does not. Then when Rajnath Singh crosses him, he can be seen greeting the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh over there. Then what happens after this is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi enters the room for this photo op that is to take place between the Prime Minister and all of his chief ministers as well as BJP deputies. Now look at the sequence of events when that happens. Here is the Prime Minister making his entry. He is with JP Nadda. Now watch carefully as he passes Yogi Adityanath. Now the Congress is saying that once again, while you see the CMs before Yogi Adityanath with their arms folded, with their hands folded, Yogi Adityanath allegedly did not do so. Let's once again look at what happens here, there. And then Prime Minister passes him by and then he takes his seat. Now, it is this sequence of event that the opposition leaders have very carefully scrutinized, and what is their deduction? We'll tell you what Surendra Rajput has said. He is a Congress leader. He has put out a tweet on social media, which, by the way, has with the same text, which has now become a norm of all the trolls and the social media army of political parties, has again been replicated by several other leaders and members of the party, one of them being a member of the Chhattisgarh Congress on the social media. What did Surendra Rajput say? Here is the tweet that he has put out. He says, this is a sign of big rebellion in the BJP. He is rather asking that question. He says, Yogi Adityanath जी ने मोदी जी को और अमित शाह जी को नमस्ते तक नहीं की, हाँ राजनाथ सिंह जी को प्रणाम किया, यकीन ना हो तो ये वीडियो देखिए. Now you have seen all versions of this visual playing out. What really is happening in these videos? Or is the opposition trying to fish in troubled waters? Or is there actually some trouble brewing in the BJP ranks? To answer those questions, I'm now joined by Karan Verma, who's an author. And we have Pankaj Sharma, political analyst. Karan Verma, what do you make of this sequence of events?
You know, I'm not surprised that this is coming from Surendra Rajput. I mean, Surendra Rajput is one of those guys who can make a mountain out of a molehill. And he's rather been very, very uncouth on TV debates also. So we know how his imagination, his fertile imagination runs wild. Truth is that right after Mr. Amit Shah took oath as the Home Minister, the first CM who came to meet him was Mr. Yogi Adityanath. And you can check that. Times Now covered it quite extensively. In fact, Yogi Adityanath time and again has said that the improved law and order situation in UP would not have been possible without the cooperation between the Home Minister and the CM. And he always gives him due credit for the infrastructure upgradation of the police in Uttar Pradesh and other such projects. So there is ample coordination between the two, which is why UP has seen the improved law and order situation. And let's not read too much into it. This is a party that does introspection, but it never washes dirty linen in public. It's a disciplined party. Unlike the Congress or unlike the Samajwadi Party, where father and son had a duel with each other and they had to stage a coup and take back his own party, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav, that doesn't happen in the BJP. So that's what
times like these, when nothing is said in the face of things, Pankaj Sharma, what do you make of the body language? Are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Is the Congress making a mountain out of the molehill?
See, Yogi's body language these days is full of defiance. It is an open secret now that a torrential guerrilla war is going on within BJP. It is also clearly evident that the supreme corridors of RSS are openly indicating huge disappointment and displeasure with the working style of the Prime Minister and his political coterie, as well as bureaucratic coterie. So, Modi-Shah duo, Yogi ji, is strongly hammering Shah, the Modi-Shah duo, through his statements every day. And RSS chief also has indicated in his recent utterances against, that he is not satisfied with the working style of Modi ji. So everything is clear. I mean, you can't hide these facts. Yogi has refused to bow down before the wishes of Narendra Bhai Modi and Amit Bhai Shah, who tried to blame him for BJP's debacle in Uttar Pradesh, and they wanted to replace him. Yogi blatantly said that BJP's loss in UP is because of overconfidence. In between these lines of overconfidence lies the fact that how his list of candidates was thrown in the dustbin by Modi ji and by Shah Saab, and they imposed their own candidates, and most of them have lost. RSS chief also in last 9 years, I have a list. In last 9 years, he has said so many things which disapproves Modi's autocratic style of functioning and his tendency of overdoing everything. Many a times he expressed his displeasure from his actions, RSS chief, and with his unusual plain speaking also. The things which RSS chief said in his recent statements also are indicative of that the tension in the relationship between him and Modi Shah Saab has reached to an ultimate boiling point. So
Karan Verma, you might be dismissing it as a storm in a teacup, but there is definitely rebellion brewing over there. There are camps within the BJP, and what you're seeing on the screens right now is just probably an unintentional sign of it.
Well, first of all, RSS hasn't said a word about Mr. Modi's functioning style. Not a single statement. If he quotes me one statement where the RSS has expressed reservation about Mr. Modi's functioning style, I'll be happy to know it. There's not a single statement. In fact, the RSS chief time and again has said how lies were spread in this election using technology. And he referred to the deepfake video that was spread about reservation being ending. That was retweeted by Revant Reddy. So that's number one. Secondly, in the last 10 years, Priya, let's not lose focus. BJP has seen an unprecedented rise in Uttar Pradesh. We've never seen a party get this level of success. One single bump, and that too when they have the power in the center and the state. This shows how this party takes every loss so seriously. So this is what introspection and accountability looks like. It's a rarity in today's times. Perhaps the opposition is not used to that.
All right. Now, there is another interesting aspect that has emerged from UP BJP, which is about the Samajwadi Party and them ending the suspense over who is going to be the leader of opposition in the state. Because Akhilesh Yadav, remember, has been chosen as an MP, and now he was the LOP in UP Assembly for Samajwadi Party. Now, as his replacement, they have chosen veteran leader Mata Prasad Pandey for the post. Mata Prasad Pandey is a Brahmin, At 81 years old, he is one of the senior most leaders of the party. He's been a 7-time MLA who has currently been elected from Itwa. He has vast experience. He has served as the UP Assembly Speaker and Minister in the state. The decision was taken after a meeting of the MLAs at the SP headquarters in Lucknow. The party announced Kamal Akhtar as a chief whip of the party and Rakesh Kumar Verma as the deputy whip. But the position of leader of opposition has garnered the most interest. Remember, Akhilesh Yadav has held the post since the beginning of the assembly term in 2022. Akhilesh Yadav resigned from his membership of the assembly to retain the Kannauj Lok Sabha seat. Caste and power equations may have played a crucial role in this decision. There were speculations that Shivpal Yadav, 6-time MLA and uncle of Akhilesh Yadav, could be made the LOP. Other leaders like Indrajit Saroj, Ram Achal Rajbhar, Ram Murthy Verma and Ravidas Mehrotra were also in contention. The Samajwadi Party has been looking for a strong leader with strong oratory skills for this post.
The new LOP of UP Assembly, Mata Prasad Pandey, is here with us. Mata Prasad Pandey जी, आपको UP Assembly का LOP बनाया गया है. किस तरह से जिम्मेदारी को देखते हैं?
अब ये महत्वपूर्ण जिम्मेदारी है और इसी समय तो और जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गई है जब सरकार आकंठ भ्रष्टाचार में डूबी हो, बेरोजगारी की समस्या बढ़ती चली जा रही हो, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की समस्या उत्पन्न हो गई हो, किसानों की समस्या उत्पन्न हो गई हो, विद्युत की समस्या हो, तो बाढ़ से भी समस्याएं उत्पन्न हुई हैं. तो सारी समस्याएं हैं, ये सबको ये एक चुनौती के रूप में समाजवादी पार्टी स्वीकार करके सरकार को घेरे.
कल से सत्र शुरू हो रहा है, क्या वहाँ मुद्दे रहेंगे? आपने जैसे बताया बेरोजगारी है, महंगाई है, कि जो बीजेपी के जो अंतरकलह है, क्या इसको भी मुद्दा बना के सदन उठाएंगे?
देखिए, उनके अंतरकलह से हमें क्या लेना देना. उनका अंतरकलह है. राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी हमारे तो बात करते हैं उनके बारे में.
आप अभी तक जो है पीडीए की बात चल रही थी, समाजवादी पार्टी पीडीए का नारा लगा रही थी. अब एक ब्राह्मण चेहरे को एलओपी बनाया गया. ऐसे में सवाल उठ रहे हैं कि पीडीए का क्या होगा?
क्यों, पीडीए को तो हाई है. और जहां तक मेरा प्रश्न है कि ब्राह्मण चेहरे के नाते बनाया गया, ये सवाल नहीं. मैं समाजवादी पार्टी का एक कार्यकर्ता रहा हूं. और जहां तक पीडीए की लड़ाई का सवाल है, हम बहुत ज्यादा लड़े हैं.
अच्छा, आप लंबे समय से जो है विधायक रहे हैं, 7 बार के विधायक हैं, विधानसभा अध्यक्ष भी रहे हैं. कैसा वो एक्सपीरियंस था और ये जो आपको नई जिम्मेदारी मिली है, किस तरह से?
इस सब मिलकर हम विधानसभा में सरकार को घेरेंगे.
Now, UP Deputy Chief Minister KP Maurya tweeted congratulatory message for Mata Prasad Pandey while accusing Akhilesh Yadav of betraying the backward and Dalits. He has posted, and I quote, "SP's PDA means a big betrayal," and claimed that BJP will repeat the victory of 2017 in 2027. So, interesting political developments coming in from Uttar Pradesh. And now remember that Akhilesh Yadav has on more than one occasion said that their party stands for Pichhda, Dalits and Adivasis. And now, while picking up an LOP in the state, there were other contenders on the list. However, Akhilesh chose to pick Mata Prasad Pandey. All right, and even as we speak about Samajwadi Party's choice, now there is a development coming in on the previous story, the visual that we were running. We have now got the original video of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, where you can clearly see him greeting the Prime Minister. So what has been put out by the Congress handles, it looks like prima facie was an edited video, Sagarika.
Priya, this is the original video from the BJP meeting, and it's all about camera angles. So there was an attempt by leaders of the Congress party to say that there is a rebellion brewing within the BJP. They went on to say that, okay, ab to namaste bhi nahi kiya. But let me show you the first 3 seconds of this video. Prime Minister Narendra Modi walks in. Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, greets him first. Look at this. Let's go back once again. Let's go back once again. It's all about those 3 seconds. He greets him, the Prime Minister greets the Chief Ministers then and walks ahead. So it was just about that one frame which was used to say that, okay, there is a rebellion brewing, but in reality, if you look at the original footage, the first 3 seconds of this video says it all. Prime Minister walks in, Yogi Adityanath greets him, then the Prime Minister greets all the other Chief Ministers. Amongst the first leaders today to do a namaste, like the leaders of the Congress suggested that ab to namaste bhi nahi kiya, but it was Yogi Adityanath in this video As the Prime Minister comes in, he does namaste. Let's show that once again to our viewers. It's just about this frame. Yogi Adityanath does a namaste, takes his hands down. The Prime Minister also does a namaste, greets everyone, acknowledges everyone, walks ahead, and they sit together for a photo op. So if you are seeing the controversy that's brewing and the insinuations that have been made over one video that like there is a rebellion brewing in the BJP where leaders are not even greeting each other, this video debunks that claim made by the Congress party, Priya.
Request PCR to keep playing this unedited clip and let me bring in Vivek Bansal, senior leader of the Congress party. Sir, इतनी भी क्या desperation कि अब आप edited videos चलाएंगे?
जहाँ तक एडिटिव की बात है बेसिकली बट डेफिनेटली यू सी देयर इज समथिंग मोर टू इट देन मीट्स द आई दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ somehow you can notice it was a very in a preemptory manner the way he greeted. You see, if one goes into the nuance of it or in the subtlety of it, one can notice that there was no warmth exuded by the CM.
सर अब आप वॉर्म्स को क्या मतलब थर्मामीटर लेकर मेजर करेंगे? उन्होंने सारे सीएम्स
बॉडी लैंग्वेज मैडम देयर इज अ बॉडी लैंग्वेज व्हिच स्पीक्स देयर इज
Yes.
नो warmth.
So what is the difference? You're talking about the warmth in body language. Every other chief minister is doing a pranam, and so is Yogi Adityanath.
चलिए if you are pleading for his case that there is nothing very abnormal, nothing very unusual about it, it's up to you how you define it, how you interpret it. But definitely things are brewing up in the BJP. Things are.
No, but you are saying definitely, sir. Sir, you are saying definitely on the basis of edited videos.
No. Edited videos, I would not say. I haven't seen the edited video. I have just seen this video. So I would not like to comment on that. But definitely as far as this statement is concerned, that...
Sir, Mr. Surendra Rajput is an office bearer in the Congress party, and I have also seen another General Secretary from Chhattisgarh Congress also putting out same tweets, as have several handles. We call them trolls, you might call them your social media followers, tweeting the same text.
They may have been, I just, but whatever we could see from this also, it can be interpreted that things are not so normal as they are.
Sir, how?
You see, definitely there are certain things which cannot be defined, which can be just felt. It cannot be.
But sir, how is Mr. Surendra Rajput managing to feel those things?
Sorry?
What is the parameter of feeling things? There is a sequence of events that took place. Some people decided to edit it out, and on the basis of your feelings, you're making political assumptions.
Leave aside that. But one thing can be said. That factionalism has come to the fore. Things are not so normal as they appear to be, and as seen by the fact that their meetings, regional this mandal meetings, neither they are. Two of the deputy CMs attended that. They are state.
But that's a different story altogether, sir. We were not. Those things have been making headlines over the course of last 2 weeks and more. But we were not. No, I am not going into the verification of those claims. Yes, it is a fact that deputy CMs have been skipping meetings. But we were talking about one particular sequence of events, which is of Prime Minister walking in and Surendra Rajput, who is an office bearer in the Congress party, saying that Yogi Adityanath ignored him on the basis of an edited video.
I haven't seen that, so I would not like to comment.
All right.
I can comment on this one.
We'll request Congress leaders to at least watch the entire videos before reacting to them and creating political speculations. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. We take a very quick break.